So I
Okay, I just started rolling now.
Okay.
Well, why don't you show us the case first, since you were involved with the design of it. And well, actually, to start out, can you just tell us who you are, and let me get you on the camera here.
Sure. I'm Matt Jubelirer, product manager for Zune.
Okay.
Welcome to LA and our event.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Okay.
Yeah, so let's walk through some of the first party accessories. I'd love to show you all the different things we have going on. And it's really important to Zune to have a bunch of accessories and a bunch of different things that let people go out and listen to music where they want to and how they want to. So to start off here on the right, if you zoom in, we'll look at the car pack, which is our FM transmitter and a car charger.
Yeah, and you know what? Let me tell you something. The photos that I've seen of this on the internet are really deceptive because you have no idea how big it is. If you know what I mean? But now that I'm holding it in my hand, I can see it's actually a small device. You can't really tell from that, like on Amazon.com or whoever's advertising it. They're not like, there's nothing really to compare the size to. So this is kind of the first thing that took me is it's really small. This part of it.
We tried to make it really nice and elegant when you put it next to the device, so that it fits together naturally and is the same size. We'll get. As we go, we'll get more pictures up there next to the device so people can really gauge it. The cool thing about the FM transmitter is that when we looked at a bunch of the FM transmitters that are out there on the market, one of the biggest challenges in that category today is really setting it up for the first time and tuning it so that you find the right station. So with this FM transmitter, you're actually able to touch one of the buttons and hold it, and it's going to automatically go out and look at all the FM stations on the dial and find where the lowest broadcast point is so that your music sounds great when you set it up.
So it's kind of automated in that sense. That's awesome.
It actually has an FM receiver built in so it can scan in addition to being a transmitter.
Oh, okay.
So we take that little step to make sure that's easy.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
So that takes us to the Home AV pack, which are all the things you need to get this set up and working in your house. And at the center of that is the dock. So we have the Zune dock. It's a really nice mirrored finish to it, so you get the reflection of the player, and it lights it up with a nice color outside.
Okay, and this is kind of a reflective top here. I don't know if you can see that. It almost looks chrome. Is it chrome?
It's a dark chrome.
Okay, so it's a dark chrome on the top. And then let's put that back in there.
And a clear finish
and a clear
around the
base.
outside.
And that's another thing that you can't really pick up from the photographs that I've seen. When you look at a photograph, it looks like black plastic, but this is actually a dark chrome finish. Okay.
So it's a really nice, simple dock. It shows off the best of the device. In addition, we give you a sync cable and a USB adapter so that you can plug it in and not use the cable you're using for your PC. It's an extra copy so you can keep it plugged in your living room or in your office or wherever else you're using it.
Okay.
And then in addition, we also give you the AV output cables, which plug into the back of the dock and let you plug into your TV and home stereo.
Okay, so let me just kind of clarify things as far as the charging goes.
Okay.
Now, if you were to buy a Zune with no accessories, you would charge it through the USB cable, right?
Yes, correct.
So it would be charged through the USB cable.
That's right.
This device right here, this charger, basically, if you don't have, let's say you don't have your laptop with you or computer or whatever, you plug this into the wall and then plug your Zune into this. Is that how it works?
Yeah, so you actually plug the USB cable, the same one that comes with the product, right into this, and then plug that into your Zune device.
Okay, that makes sense.
So the other thing that comes with the Home AV pack is, so now we, take a step back. We have this all plugged in now in your living room. You're plugged into your TV, into your stereo, but you're probably across the room and want to be able to control the playlist from wherever you are. So we also have the wireless remote that works with the Zune dock.
And this wireless remote actually has a double shot. That's something I learned today. I didn't know it. It's a double shot, similar to the MP3 player. It's not a colored one. It's not blue like the black Zune has a blue double shot. This is actually a clear double shot. And I also found out today that a lot of the accessories, like for example this FM transmitter, has a double shot too. So that's, there's a lot of things.
Even the sync cable.
Even the sync cable. So you don't really get to pick up on that till you get up close and personal, because it's just kind of small details.
It's nice to have some surprises that when people pick these things up and play with them for the first time, there's really that element of how special these things are and how nice they look when you put them in your hands. So with the wireless remote, I can control Zune while it's in the dock. There's a little stand for it right behind, so you can easily store it in the back.
Let's take a look at how that goes. If we can take a look in the back. So the remote goes into the same dock. Now, does the remote get charged while it's in the dock, or just has batteries?
It's based on a battery. This is just a handy way to store it.
So it doesn't charge. The Zune charges in the dock.
Correct.
The remote doesn't. The remote probably doesn't use as much power, though.
Exactly. They're good for a long time. So the other way we made it really easy to store the remote is we put a magnet in it, so you can clip it on the side of things like your refrigerator, so you keep it where it is, you'll remember it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Whatever makes it easier to not lose it.
Okay.
So that brings us over to the travel pack, which is over here. And we'll bring some of these things down so you can see them. Actually, if you want to come around here. So the travel pack is a really nice case that lets you take all the different things you want with you on the go.
Okay, so there's one big pocket. This is like one big pocket here, and then this is kind of a separator.
Nice protective
right here.
You can put the device in here and also the premium headphones.
Now on the top, there's like a section kind of cut out of the foam that your player fits into. And then right here, there's a kind of a section. What is this right here?
Those are the premium headphones, and those
actually.
actually.
Oh, the premium headphones. Yeah.
These actually come with the kit. So when you buy this kit, you get these premium headphones with it.
What's like the difference between the headphones and the premium headphones? I mean, what's like the big differentiator? There's just like, I don't know, like a nicer speaker or what?
So there are three main things that I notice when I look at the difference. One of the things that's different is the overall design and packaging of them. There's a really premium feel. And an integrated case.
So the case right here comes with the premium, but not the regular.
Correct.
Okay.
They also have an in-ear design, so these pieces on the end actually fit into your ear.
So these go deeper into your ear than the regular ones.
And they're noise isolating. When we think about why these make sense for travel, say you're on the plane or in a subway or moving around with the device, you get all that background noise. So the ability to put this in your ear and kind of drown out some of the background noise.
So it's not like an active cancellation, but it's more like a passive, what they call a passive cancellation of noise.
And there are a number of different ways. There's some noise canceling headphones that also work with this product from other manufacturers.
Yeah, and I actually want to just touch this right here and get a feel for it. This tip right here is extremely soft. It's extremely soft, and then I imagine it just kind of forms a seal to keep the noise out.
And to make it comfortable, we actually include several different sizes, so whatever fits best.
Okay, there's different sizes. So basically you get 3 sizes to choose from.
Yep.
Okay.
And the third thing that really sets this apart is the quality of the sound you get from them. They do have nicer drivers in there with more bass response, so you do get a more full sounding.
And what's the price on the premium headphones?
They're about $40, so $39.99 as when they're sold alone. When you buy the kit, they're included. So for $99, you get the whole travel kit with the premium headphones, the case. Again, we're going to give you a AC adapter and a spare sync cable so that you can go in and charge while you're on the road, without unplugging the cable from your PC. And we're also going to include something that we call the dual connect remote, which if I can bring this over for you.
Yeah. Now this I noticed here on the back it's got a little wheel that spins. That looks like it might be a volume control or something.
So this is actually a clip.
Okay.
If you're gonna put it on a pocket or something, you can use it as a clip, and it rotates so that it's easy to have in any direction. You can also control the playlist from here with the play, pause, and next track, previous track. And we've integrated 2 headphone jacks into the bottom, so you and a friend can listen at the same time. And if you look at the top, there's actually independent volume controls for each of the headphone jacks.